Trump sees
We also
real
discussed,
starvation
obviously,
in Gaza,
Gaza.
Despite Israeli
And I think
claims.
before we get to
Vows
phase
to
two,
step
which
up
is,
aid.
what's going to happen
July
afterwards, we want to
29th,
get the children
2005,
fed.
Washington,
amazing.
D.C. Former U.S. President
it's not
Donald
being
Trump
handled a little
has
bit
publicly
differently.
expressed
We're
concern
going to set
over
up
what
food
he
centers,
described as real
and we're
starvation
going to do it
in
in
the Gaza
conjunction
Strip.
with some very good
Contradicting
people.
Israeli government
and
claims
we're
that
gonna
humanitarian
supply
needs
funds,
are being
and we just took
adequately met. In a statement
trillions of
released on his
dollars,
Truth
a lot of
Social
money,
platform late
and we're
Monday,
going to
Trump
spend a
called the
little money on some
situation
food.
one of the worst
Next time you speak to
humanitarian
Netanyahu,
crises in
what
the
will you
world
ask him
today,
to do?
and
Well, I'm
pledged
going
to
to say,
push
look,
for
we're giving
expanded
money
aid
and we're
efforts.
giving food,
Trump's
but we're over
remarks come
here and
amid
we're over
mounting
in the
international
United States. And I
criticism
think I
over
can
the
speak for the Prime
humanitarian
Minister.
toll of
We're
Israel's
giving
ongoing
money and
military
things.
campaign
He's got
in
to
Gaza,
sort of like
while Israeli
run it.
officials assert
Well, I want
that they
them
are
to make sure they get
facilitating
the food.
sufficient aid,
I
including
want to make
food
sure they get the
airdrops and
food,
limited
every
ground
ounce of food.
deliveries.
I think you want
Humanitarian
to
organizations
because
say
that
the
food isn't
reality
being
on the
delivered.
ground is far more
Israel has a lot of
dire.
responsibility.
There's real
They're hampered by the
starvation
fact that
happening
you
in
still have
Gaza.
20
I've
hostages
seen
or
the
so.
reports.
I would say, look, we need to get the hostages out. They've been held for a very, very long
the
time, and we
U.S.
must
must
always
lead, and I will personally
start from
ensure more
there.
aid gets in.
But
No excuses.
also recognise the situation on the ground
Contradiction
in
with
Gaza
Israeli
is absolutely
narrative.
intolerable. And I
Israel
think that,
has defended its handling of the
certainly speaking
humanitarian
for the British
situation
public
in
and
Gaza,
myself, seeing those
pointing to
images of
coordinated
starving
efforts
children
with
in
international
particular,
partners such as
are
Jordan and the Way
revolting. And there's a
deliver
sense of
food
revulsion
and
in the
medical
British public
supplies
at what
through
they're
airlifts
seeing.
and
They know,
convoys. Over the
we know
weekend,
that
the
humanitarian
Israel
aid needs to
Defense
get
Forces
in at speed,
IDF
at volume.
announced
There needs to be
a
much
temporary
more of that.
humanitarian
We need to
pause in
galvanise
several
other countries
areas
in
of
support
Gaza
of getting
to
that
allow
aid
aid
in.
to reach
And yes,
civilians.
that does involve putting pressure
But aid agencies
on
and
Israel
local doctors
because,
report that much of Gaza
this is a
remains
humanitarian
unreachable,
catastrophe.
with severe shortages of food, medicine, and fuel, especially in northern and central areas. The United Nations has warned that famine-like conditions are emerging, particularly among displaced families and children. The aid getting through is a fraction of what's needed, said one senior official speaking on condition of anonymity. We are seeing people dying of hunger in 2025. It is preventable, and it is unacceptable. Trump's political angle. Though no longer in office, Trump has increasingly inserted himself into foreign policy debates in recent months, including offering to mediate conflicts in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. His statement on Gaza marks a rare moment where he appears to publicly oppose a key U.S. ally Israel on a sensitive issue. While Trump stopped short of criticizing Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu directly, he emphasized the need for results, not just talk. America can be Israel's best friend and still say when something's wrong, Trump wrote. We're sending billions overseas. Let's make sure it reaches the starving children, not just the headlines.